Hello everyone, it's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and before the video starts, I just wanted to let Star Wars Girl, and before the video starts, I just wanted to let everyone know that I have an Indiegogo live right now of my very first comic book cover ever. So if you like me and you want to support my artwork, go on to the Indiegogo, the link is in the description below, and check out some of the tiers, and if you support it, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much everyone, and now on to today's video. What's up all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Looney Tunes because HBOMAX apparently owns the rights to show Looney Tunes on their platform. And because of that, they are going to be doing a reboot of the show. And in that reboot, they are going to start censoring it. Now, for anyone with a shred of common sense knows that everything in Looney Tunes is supposed to be satirical. And it's not meant to be a promotion of said things, like guns. So that's the big thing on HBO Max, is they want to take away Elmer Fudd's guns. It doesn't matter that the fact that anyone that's ever seen the show knows that Elmer Fudd is a complete moron that constantly gets outsmarted by a rabbit. And if anything, the gun doesn't exactly help him. It's more of a hindrance in everything that he does. And that even when he uses the gun, like the whole scene between Daffy and Bugs where it's like, it's wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season. When Elmer Fudd actually uses his gun, it doesn't blow off Daffy's head. It makes his beak go inside out and his head appear upside down. It's funny. It is in no way indicative of the way that things work in real life. Wile E. Coyote climbing to the top of a mountain to drop TNT or an anvil on a bird is not something that's going to entice kids to go and do that. I know for myself, when, all of my friends when we were kids, we were watching this show laughing, knowing that it's make-believe and that it's not real. It's not a promotion of guns. It's not a promotion of TNT. If anything, it makes the people that are using them look like complete morons, which anyone, and apparently even children, understand, except the people that are going to be rebooting it. So they made this post on Twitter, and everyone lost their mind, so let's go take a look, and there's an article kind of explaining why they are doing this, but let's go check all of that out. Alright everyone, so here it is pulled up on Twitter. This is the post that started it all. So this is from an account called The Hill. Apparently that is some kind of internet article thing, which to my knowledge I've never heard of, but I don't know, I cover a lot of articles here on my channel. So Elmer Fudd will not have a gun in Looney Tunes reboot, and then there's a link to the article, which I will be reading in a minute. Now, I saw so many people retweeting this and losing their shit over this because, again, it's a TV show. It's a cartoon that came out decades ago. If you don't understand that this is supposed to be satirical, then I don't know how to help you. If you are so offended by guns, but it's like they want to promote other weapons, but guns are bad. It's like, so you're going to allow him to use axes, anvils, knives, dynamite, but a gun is bad. It's like, in my opinion, that's honestly pretty hypocritical. If you're so against that, why aren't you against like all weapons? But whatever. This is what I said. This was my response to it. Elmer Fudd is a hunter. That's his thing. Are you going to take guns away from Yosemite Sam? Which I don't know if they even know who that character is. The people that are doing this, which you're going to see when I read this article, I don't even think that they've watched the damn show. So I don't think they know who Yosemite Sam is. I don't think that they know who Marvin the Martian is. They're going to take away his ray gun. You're not going to take TNT away from Wile E. Coyote. Why even bother remaking it if you're just going to change everything about it? Might as well create your own IP at this point, just saying. And that's what I say about all of these things. It's like, if you're going to reboot it just to change everything about it, why don't you just create something new? That way you don't have to work within these constraints. If you're so offended by this, if you don't like this thing so much, then create something else. Don't use people's nostalgia for something to, well, that's exactly why that's why they don't create something new. It's because they want to market this to people and they want to manipulate them based on their nostalgia for that thing to get money from them. And then when you've been marketing, it's like somebody buys Baskin Robbins. They're like, all right, ice cream. Okay, you guys want ice cream? Oh, we're gonna tell you, yeah, we're revamping Baskin Robbins. Come in for ice cream. And then you're all pumped. You're like, yes, I can't wait to have this ice cream. And you go in and it's not ice cream. It's like, but you told me that I was gonna come here to get my ice cream, and then I come here and there's no ice cream? It's, that's basically what they do with all of this stuff, but let's take a look at this article. So, HBOMAX, so it's going to be their new streaming service. Everyone was excited and happy about the fact that they're going to be doing, you know, the Snyder cut of the Justice League, and the HBO I think, got a really big boost from announcing that news. And I've seen a lot of good stuff. This is the first, you know, negative thing that I've seen that's going to be coming from HBO. So, Elmer Fudd will not have a gun in Looney Tunes Reboot. Again, Elmer Fudd is a complete idiot. You would know that if you watch Looney Tunes. Him having the gun, it's not promoting gun violence in any way, shape, or form. I don't even think it promotes gun sales. It makes him, he's a human getting outsmarted by a rabbit and a duck constantly. It's making fun of, you know, the stereotypical dumb hunters, and the fact that the animals are smarter than the humans. That's one of the funny things about Looney Tunes, if they watch it, which I don't think they have. Let's see. In a new series based on the beloved Looney Tunes cartoons, the classic character Elmer Fudd will no longer carry a gun. The new series Looney Tunes cartoons, which premiered last week on streaming service HBO, will feature the cartoon's characteristic violence using sticks of dynamite, booby traps. I'm wearing Goonies. Booby traps. I can't even do that voice either. Let's see. See, the joke, if you haven't seen Goonies, which is the anniversary of the Goonies, just FYI to everyone. Yeah, he keeps saying booby traps, but it's like boobies, like women boobies instead of like booby traps. It's funny. It's a joke. Traps and the iconic anvils and bake saints dropped on the characters. And pianos. You can't forget about the pianos again if you watched it. The New York Times reported last week. However, Peter, I'm going to butcher this last name, so I'm just going to go with Peter. The series executive producer and showrunner told the outlet, "We're not doing guns, but we can do cartoony violence, TNT, the ASME stuff, and all that was kind of grandfathered in," Peter told the outlet. Elmer Fudd is regularly foiled trying to hunt Bugs Bunny on the show. In the new series, the character will carry a scythe. I can never pronounce this word either. Okay, that, in my opinion, is way more violent than a gun that, when is used, just makes the character's face turn inside out. If you're using that, it's like, okay, you're beheading, there's going to be blood, using that, or like an axe, that to me is way more violent than when you use a gun and it like does pow, there's smoke, and then like Daffy's face is inside out. That is I don't know. I feel like that this is what I don't understand. He's no longer going to carry a gun, but we're going to allow you to use all these other weapons. I'm like, that's kind of pointless. That's kind of pointless, but I don't know. That's coming from somebody that's actually watched this show and that grew up on this show. I'm very happy that I still have all of the original unaltered versions of the Looney Tunes. That's what I will continue to watch, and yeah. However, comic artist Johnny Ryan, who worked on the show, noted to the Times that he believes we're going through this wave of anti-bullying. Everybody needs to be friends. Everybody needs to get along. Looney Tunes is pretty much the antithesis of that, he said. It's two characters in conflict, sometimes getting pretty violent. What do you mean sometimes? Every single episode there's violence. It doesn't matter which, it doesn't matter if you're watching Tweety. It doesn't matter if you're watching Taz. It doesn't matter if you're watching, you know, Bugs. Yeah, it gets violent every time, and kids laugh at that kind of stuff. This is what I don't understand. These people don't know I feel like they've never been around children. Yeah, you try telling a child, yes, let's have a rational discussion about that. A kid is not going to listen to that. Kids' logic is like, let me scream at the top of my lungs because that might get me what I want. Kids don't understand that kind of stuff yet. When they watch this, they think it's funny. They do. They think watching boogers get, you know, slime and shit, they think that stuff is entertaining as hell. I'm an adult. I don't understand that shit. I didn't even understand that kind of stuff when I was a kid. But I watched Looney Tunes and I thought it was funny. A rabbit outsmarting a human. Bugs Bunny dressing up in drag, dressing up as women, and Elmer Fudd or, you know, Yosemite Sam falling in love with him. It's like, how can you not tell that that's a rabbit? But that's part of the joke. I don't understand. There's violence and all of it, and that didn't entice kids to be violent. You sat there and you laughed about it, and you didn't implement that into your real life. I feel like only, you know, people that have intense you know, mental issues would be the ones that did that, and those people, you can usually spot them a mile away. But anyways, let's continue. The reboot will not be the first in the entertainment world to eliminate guns from its production. And then this has something to do with Hamilton. I have no interest in that whatsoever because I don't like rap music. But let's see. But okay, you're taking away guns from it, but you're still gonna have a lot of violence in it. That seems pointless. That honestly seems very pointless to me. Ugh. Crazy times we live in, crazy times. Never in a million years did I think that the stuff I was watching that I grew up loving as a child, I would have to be explaining to other, like as an adult, having to explain these simple concepts to other adults. It blows my mind that they don't understand this either. It's like common sense apparently is the rarest thing on the face of the planet now. And I don't understand how we got to this step, you know, as a society, as human beings in and of itself. But that's where we're at, and it's fucking scary, and it's sad. It's really sad that they don't understand or they don't see how hypocritical they're being in taking a gun away from Elmer Fudd. That if anything, it's like the equivalent of a freaking, like a kid with a squirt gun. But apparently that's too hard of a concept for them. Anyways, everyone, let me know what you think about this in the comment section of this video. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around how people don't see how completely moronic this is, but that's just me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click the little bell, that way you get notifications when I do the videos and live streams. And if you haven't, if you're not aware of it, I do have a second channel, which is that Star Wars Girl Live, which is where I re-upload my live streams, like gaming streams like KOTOR, or my art streams, or, you know, my other fun chill streams like Jack Show that I do with my friends. I re-upload all of my live streams there, because if I leave them up here, it kills my channel, which is not fun. So I have my secondary channel for all that to make it easier for everyone. And yeah, so if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. And until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the binary sunset version, one of my favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's the Art of Anna, that Star Wars girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, that Star Wars girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.